On this week's edition of Spinny Boy, commonly known as a trailer park spinner. What we're looking at here today is a Kmart J&P Manufacturing 36-inch spinner ceiling fan. It's in the white finish paired with a set of white stencil blades that are reversible to plain white on top. It's a 3-speed electrically reversible fan and it dates to 1990. Everything you see on the fan is original. The fan is from Kmart. The light kit is also from Kmart. It is a genuine Kmart shade as well as genuine Kmart glass. So these fans right here were very common, especially in trailer park homes or anything like that of nature. So this is basically a CEC Georgian relabel. The only difference is this is a later model. Note by the stencil blades as well as the switch housing. So basically this is Kmart's answer to the SMC Laguna. They're pretty much the same kind of fan. Use the same style spinner motor and everything else. I will say this, the Laguna is actually faster. And that is proven. I have a Laguna in my collection that I don't plan on ever getting rid of. But yeah, everything, like I said, is genuine Kmart. The fan did come with a antique brass fitter, but because somebody decided to hardwire it and take the pull chain out, I decided to switch it out for this polished brass fitter that is the exact genuine Kmart style fitter. So both of these fitters and globes and all that for this fan literally are genuine Kmart. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the fan. And obviously you can see up here, white side of the blades, down rod, ball, socket, canopy. And if I can get a better view of these tags. But yeah, this fan does date to 1990. And I'm gonna start off with this light. And this light's pretty nice. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and crank this fan to low and see what she does. So it has been a little bit since I've uploaded. I've been extremely busy here lately and such. So low speed's not bad on these things. I think these new may have been like 20 bucks at the time. So it's a pretty inexpensive fan. It's pretty basic, simple design, and pretty much gets the job done for what you had. Quality is what you paid for, and this is probably the lower quality, but the looks of them are pretty cool. And this fan does have some bearing noise. I will note that. And I got this fan right here locally from my local restore for 20 bucks. I really think I paid a little too much for this, but it was sitting on the fan tower, and I was like, all right, bet I'm getting this. It was the best thing in this whole store. So, but yeah. All right, let's go ahead and crank her up to medium and see what she does. Medium speed's not bad. And I think the blade pitch on this is like 10 degrees. Now let's go ahead and go to high. And like I said, I've always loved the look of these cheap spinners. They're definitely unique little fans. And I grew up seeing a CEC Georgian And now I'm glad to have this in the collection, as basically it's its younger brother. So the CEC Georgian I have is brown, and this one is white, and it's pretty cool to have both. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and do spin down. You know, for a fan that has a bit of bearing noise, it does have a pretty decent spin down. I will note one of the blades is cracked. It's kind of splitting down the middle. I think that was from Habitat, the way they had this thing stored with its blades on, and it caused the blades to kind of split. But I can repair that at some point, and it should be good as new. But yeah, there you folks have it. 36-inch Kmart J&P manufacturing CEC Georgian copy, or CEC Georgian relabel ceiling fan. This is Ginger Fan Studios here. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to the channel. Y'all have a wonderful day and take care.